Avatar is exactly like a Big Mac.
Okay, keep going.
Incredibly marketable.
Okay.
Gorgeous to look at. Not a lot of substance or nutritional value.
Drew, you know, when I was a kid, I would get this one confused with Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yeah, I feel like everybody did that.
Not even because, like, they're similar.
No, they have the same name.
They just have the same name. Yeah, I don't know. I've now seen both of them. Very different. I do think the animated Last Airbender might hold a little bit of a foothold.
Yeah, I mean, I would say
the Avatar race.
It's better, but that's...
Welcome back to Stole My Line, a Fireside Film Podcast. I feel like I haven't said that in a minute. I'm Grant.
I'm Drew.
And today we are going to talk about...
We're talking about Avatar.
Yeah.
First one, 2009, baby.
Which, very impressive.
Just incredible.
Yes. Okay, I guess... I don't know. This movie is, like, old.
This movie is old. It's true.
It's 16 years old-ish. I feel like at this point, do we even, like...
Give a spoiler.
If you haven't seen Avatar, just watch it.
I mean, it's like the highest grossing movie of all time.
Also, like, we're not spoiling a ton of story stuff. This isn't like Knives Out, where it's like if we tell you how the mystery concludes, it ruins the movie.
Right. So
just go watch it. And you've probably seen it, because everybody's seen Avatar, I guess. I don't know. So, but yeah, Blue People, Drew.
Blue People. What are your thoughts on Blue People?
I think this is probably the best work of pop culture that has blue people in it. I think this is better than Smurfs.
I can say it's better than Smurfs as
and
well.
that's the extent of the blue people. I don't know. I guess there's other blue people in pop culture. I don't know who. Probably some aliens. Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yeah, there's some Star Wars guys for sure.
This it's good.
This is the most iconic Blue People for sure.
Okay, I think rewatching this movie, because I watched it a few years back, but it'd been a while. I did not remember the story at all. Left zero impression on me. The visuals did leave an impression on me.
Right. I mean, like, the visuals are absolutely incredible.
Yes.
And like, even in 2009, are still some of the best visuals I've ever seen.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And I'm kind of shocked that this movie didn't create a huge wave of, like, all CGI movies.
Just mocap movies.
Which,
I mean, Planet of the Apes.
Yes, there's some. There are some. But, like, there's not, like, a huge wave of that. Like,
right.
Yes, mocap is used more now, but I kind of, like, going back and watching this and seeing how successful it was, and also just how good it looks, you would think that there would be a huge wave of that, but I guess there wasn't really.
I also think it's just insanely hard and
oh my gosh,
really expensive.
Yes.
And, like, I feel like James Cameron, for better or for worse, cares about this franchise so much and is willing to put his heart and soul into it, which is, like, fine.
Yes.
But if a director's like, I don't really want to do mocap, and studios like, well, Avatar did it, so you have to, I can see why there'd be lots of tension there.
But I don't think studios are really pushing it either.
Yeah,
like,
I
think
I don't know.
Avatar is kind of like maybe the best at what it does, and, like, some people have maybe tried to replicate it, but it just doesn't. I don't know. I feel like it also serves the world building so well. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think visually and technically it's very impressive. If you know anything about CGI, you're like, oh my gosh, they did this in 2009?
Yeah,
like,
it's wild.
That's crazy. So, but yeah, I mean, I want to hear some of your thoughts and everything before we dive into the story aspect of it.
I have an analogy.
Okay.
That I've been cooking up in my head.
Okay.
Avatar is exactly like a Big Mac.
Okay, keep going.
Incredibly marketable.
Okay.
Gorgeous to look at. Not a lot of substance or nutritional value.
Okay, yeah. You know what? I just straight up agree with that. That's fair. That's a good take.
I think, again, this movie is just phenomenal to watch visually and sonically, and like, your sensors are loving it. The moment you apply any logic, you're like, wait, The writing is really not great in this movie.
Yeah, I don't know. People hate on it. It's fine. Like, the story is like C tier.
Right.
Visuals are A tier.
I agree.
And so if you average those, this is like a B tier movie. And I think that's fair. I don't know.
No, I think that is fair. I just think it's almost super sad because it's like, this could have been the next Lord of the Rings.
Well, we will dive into that.
Let me
yes.
This could have been the next Lord of the Rings in the sense of
the world,
the world building, the visuals, and like the story could have been. There's so much potential here for it to be just incredible and have so much depth on both sides of the conflict, and
you get hints of that in the world building part of it too. Like, you could see that it almost feels like there's something beneath the surface of like there's more going on here, but you also have the feeling like they didn't write anything underneath the surface.
There's just nothing really.
They're hinting
here.
at like this other stuff or like this otherworldly. This deity, all this stuff, and it just kind of like is only touched on a little bit.
It's a lot of exposition and not a lot of showing.
Yeah, and I don't know. I genuinely think the visuals are incredibly
100%.
impressive, and I give Avatar all its flowers for that. It's held up extremely well.
Yeah, I mean it's held up incredibly well.
I just don't connect with literally any of the characters, even Jake Sully, who like I actually connected with a little more this time around. Still like. Kind of have zero emotional investment in him.
Yeah.
Maybe 1% emotional investment in him. Like, I don't know. I think the story is mildly interesting, but like it's also borrowing from other stuff. Like, I mean, I think about Dune and Paul Atreides and going to another race of people and learning their ways. I'm like, this is the same, not 1-to-1, but this is a similar story to that. Dune, the book came out like, I don't know, in the 1950s or whatever.
Yeah.
I could be wrong about that date, but
I mean, there's two, and these are definitely nitpicks, okay? But there's two things that stood out to me that I think are just kind of the moral of this story when it comes to the writing aspect.
Mm-hmm.
The Rock is called Unatanium.
Yeah, that was dumb.
That is freaking stupid.
Yes, and it's a pointless MacGuffin too. It gives him the villain some sort of purpose, but like. The purpose is just not great. Like, there's no depth to the villain.
And then Parker, the villain, do you know what his last name is?
No.
Selfridge. His last name is Selfridge.
That's not great.
I'm like, it's just like so on the nose. And it just doesn't really get any better.
No, I know. And what's hard is, like, again, like you were saying, you see the potential of the storytelling part of this.
So much potential.
And it's hard too because like yes, this movie is so much exposition that like
which is not necessarily bad.
Right. I mean, Lord of the Rings has a ton of exposition.
Right.
A ton. But like, I don't know. I still think the action was great in this movie too though. Like there are some great sequences, like there are some good storytelling beats overall. It's just not it doesn't have a lot of substance like you said.
This movie is very watchable and blockbustery.
Yes.
So like I understand why it's the highest grossing movie of all time. I totally get that.
Right.
But
I'm going to put a huge asterisk beside everything we just said.
Okay.
Because we watched this on our iPhones or like maybe,
I did watch it on my TV.
I watched it on my TV too. Okay. But like I watched half of this on my iPhone.
Yeah.
And most people if they're going to go watch this movie are either going to watch it on not even an HDTV cuz half the people don't even know what that is or they're going to watch it on their phones. And, like, that's fine. Streaming is great for accessibility. This movie is not meant to be experienced on an iPhone.
Which is fair.
And I didn't get to go see this in theaters. My family didn't take me in 2009. I
was 4.
Right. And I didn't go to any of the re-showings, which maybe I should have. But, like, I am not seeing this in the best avenue that I should have.
Right.
So, I think, like, this movie is a better experience than, like, a story, if that makes sense. And
yeah, no, I think that's an interesting point that I can agree. I agree.
Like, I feel like the strength of this movie is not.
It's
in,
not
like,
the storytelling,
and not even what you leave, like with. Like, you don't leave this movie thinking like, wow, like that provided
that
a ton
story
of food
really
for
moved
thought.
me.
Yeah, like I'm gonna think about Jake Sully when I go to bed. Like, no, you're not.
Yeah,
like, no one
exactly.
is doing that. But the experience of it, I think, is the strength of this movie. And so we say all of this about the story, like kind of crapping on it. It's not. I don't really think it's the point.
Yeah, I agree.
And so I give this movie, I feel like, I don't know. In my mind, I feel like it's better than I'm talking about it right now.
And I think some of the writing aspects were interesting. I think the whole Avatar concept,
Yeah, it's cool.
is super interesting.
Yeah, and I think like the character choice of Jake Sully not having movement in his legs, and then there's some stuff like the tension of him being a human but wanting to be in this Avatar state is super cool. Like, I think the movie could have played into that so much
it
more
just
of
doesn't
that,
really play into it,
and it's just
exactly.
like barely touched on. I'm like, yeah, you want him to not be in human form because you see how full of life he is when he is an Avi, and so, but the movie doesn't really dive into that interesting part of it either. So, yeah, I don't know. What is there anything else you want to talk about? Like, what do you want to dive into more with Avatar?
This is kind of spoilery, so if you haven't seen Avatar and you really care, I'm about to spoil something. But I think my biggest problem is just like, the antagonists have absolutely no depth.
Oh yeah, zero.
Like, it's like,
Zero.
I want money, so therefore I'm gonna blow up a tree
Yeah.
and get money. It's like, it's just terrible.
Yeah.
The side characters also have no depth. Like, the helicopter chick who switches sides, I'm
That was
like,
so dumb.
why did you switch sides?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But the Na'vi do have some depth.
Yes. And I mean, they're the focal point of the movie.
I agree. But when Jake joins them,
Yes.
they just trust him instantly when they know he's at least working with the humans.
Yeah. It's a weird thing because they have like the whole symbol from, is it Awa?
Yeah.
And like the whole sign from Awa, like, oh, he needs to be here.
Which I guess if that's the reason, like, that's fine.
And it is the reason, but then there's not a ton of really expressed tension for Jake until later in the movie of like, well, I like this tribe a lot, but also I'm spying on them. Like, it could have played so much more with that tension of, like, I would have loved to see scenes where he's like actively lying to the people he's reporting to.
Yeah,
and stuff.
that would have been
like
sick.
Like there's a lot of depth that could be explored there, and it just like wasn't at all.
He's just like,
not even remotely.
I really like the blue chick, so therefore, I mean, like his switch was so sudden, and then 10 minutes later, he's in front of all the Na'vi like, I'm one of you.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, you're not.
Yeah, it's super interesting, and I feel like by the end of it, like, I don't really think about that too.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, like, I know it's not the point, but like, that's just how my brain is so like character motivation focused, and this movie just had
very little
character motivation.
Sure, yeah, definitely agree. I don't know. I don't really have much else to say about Avatar. Like, it's good.
It is good.
I think I know where I want to rank it because of everything we've talked about.
I think I do too.
Well, I'm going to say, if you are, the best way to experience this movie is to go watch it in a movie theater.
I agree.
And like, if you want to buy it on Blu-ray, 4K UHD, and you love it, go for it. I'm not going to knock you if you don't care that much about this movie. I do think if you are able to go see this movie in theaters on a big screen, like, feel the sound, see the visuals, great. If you're able to watch it on a 4K TV, great. But like, the visual audio aspect of this movie is the strength, and so if you're going to experience it, try to do that to the best of your ability. I don't know, do you have anything you want to add?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's, I mean, like, this is a movie that, like, part of me hates to say this, but like, you should probably see in IMAX just because.
Yeah.
I mean, it is an experience above the story.
Yes.
So it's like a very, I think Top Gun has much more story, but it's like kind of that vibe of like, the bigger the better, just because it is absolutely freaking amazing to look at.
Yeah. And there's more Avatar films. And so I'm also putting an asterisk by this whole thing, being like, there's more story to be told. And this, which we'll dive into that tomorrow.
Your next statement might be, I might disagree with, but continue.
Well, I'm just going to say, like, there is more Avatar story to be told. There's more Avatar to be experienced. And so if we get through 4 more Avatar films and it concludes, it's amazing. We can look back on this and be like, okay, this is our entry point, and it was setting up a lot.
Yeah.
Like, I can kind of zoom out and think of this movie that way. There's a lot of Avatar also yet to be made, so we'll see where it goes. But yeah, we're reviewing Avatar: The Way of Water tomorrow,
and then Fire and Ash is dropping Friday.
So stay tuned for
So be
that.
there.
If
or-
you're
or be
crazy into
square.
Avatar, this is the week.
Which a lot
for
of
you.
people are.
Yeah.
Which, like, fair enough.
And I mean, it's relatively kid friendly, and like the action is good. It's a great experience. Like, I'm not hating on this movie. I say, if you want to take your family to a good movie, the Avatar series is probably like a decent place to start. They're a little mature, but like they're good. So it's, I wouldn't say it's a home run, but like you can kind of bank on it.
It's a nice double.
Maybe a triple. I don't know. No, but it's good. So
yeah, I agree.
And if you just watched this whole thing and hadn't seen it before, let us know what you think of it when you watch it. So
If you watched the Stole My Line review of Avatar before
Before
seeing
you saw
Avatar,
Avatar.
please comment down below and tell us your life story, because I'm really interested in who you are.
Yeah.
Unless you're my mom,
okay.
in which case that makes sense.
Yeah, that would make sense. My mom too. But yeah, catch us back tomorrow for that. Is there anything you want to say? Oh wait. We got to rank the Avatar movies.
Well, this is one currently.
This is currently in the number 1 spot. Stay tuned tomorrow
Yeah.
if we think 2 is better than 1 or not.
Yep.
But
I am interested to watch 3.
I am too.
The visuals look amazing.
I am slightly concerned that people are going to be driven to the movie theater more for the Avengers and Odyssey trailers than the movie itself. But you know
Let's
what?
not pretend like that's not an incentive for us either.
That may be the reason why I'm going late Thursday night. But you know what? This is why we do it. Love you guys.
Love you guys. I love you too.
Well,
We also love you.
we also love you too. You said it back. Well, take a break.
Enjoy a film.
Bye.